Devin Williams for the New York Yankees might be the worst pitcher in baseball. It's unbelievable how New York can truly affect certain people. And he reminds me of Sonny Gray, who looked great when he pitched in Oakland, comes to New York, and doesn't know how to throw a strike. Devin Williams, though, is a closer, and he was brought in to be the closer as the Yankees let go of Clay Holmes. And instead of getting a closer, they've gotten a disaster. But the only person that seems to not know that Devin Williams is not the guy to pitch at all at this point is Yankees manager Aaron Boone, a manager that most of us, or at least many of us, would have liked to have seen fired a few years ago, but just keeps on getting retained. Devin Williams was supposed to be a good pitcher. He was supposed to be that closer, that guy that the Yankees, I'm a Yankee fan, we're missing last season. And instead, we've gotten the exact opposite. We've gotten a guy who's an unmitigated disaster 75% of the time. How many blown saves has this guy had this season alone? Right now, he has 17 saves. He's 3-5 with a 5.73 ERA. He's pitched 44 innings and given up a ridiculous, an absolute ridiculous 31 runs, 28 earned runs, 35 hits, 19 walks. He's been atrocious, absolutely atrocious. This is a guy who last year had a 1.25 ERA, the year before a 1.53 ERA, the year before a 1.93 ERA. He shows up in New York, and he might just very well be the worst pitcher in baseball. Welcome back once again to another edition of Yankees Unplugged, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Show. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the content at hand. This Yankee season has been very, very tough to watch for most Yankees fans. It's been nausea-inducing. And a large part of the nausea has been created by Devin Williams. It's just been absolutely horrendous to watch this guy throw pitches. You expect to lose pretty much every game he pitches. It's just becoming the normal thing. You go look at the game the other day against Houston. He blows it in the 10th inning. You look at the game against Texas on the 5th. He blew the game there. You look at the game against Texas a couple games before that. He gave up a run there, blown save. The game before that, Tampa Bay, he has a blown save. Like it's game after game after game after game. And there's no answer for it. So the answer for it is sit his ass on the bench and don't pitch him or completely change his role to where he's no longer closing games. And I don't mean changing his role to make him the 8th inning pitcher. I mean change his role to make him a longer reliever. Have him pitch in the 5th or the 6th inning because this crap with this guy has been awful. Awful, awful, awful. And it goes back to the beginning of the season. First game of the year. He got smacked. First game of the year, he got smacked. And it's been game after game after game after game. This guy just gives up runs like it's nobody's business. I'm looking at these statistics right here, and some of these things they have written here, I don't even know what they mean because let me see what this says. Entered game and he entered to end of game. The guy has finished games. Obviously, he has some saves, but even his saves are. They would give you reminders of John Wetland. Like every game is a heart attack. Every single game is a heart attack. This guy over the last 5 games has given up 6, 8, 9 runs in 5 appearances. He's pitched 4 2/3 innings. The ERA is off the wall. Of the 189 batters he's faced this year, 54 have gotten on base. It's just too much. At what point does Aaron Boone finally pull the trigger and say enough of this shit? Enough. This season is going down the drain for the New York Yankees. As well as it started, if it wasn't for Aaron Judge, this team would probably be 20 games under 500 because he's carried this team for most of the season until he got hurt. And probably potentially derailed an MVP season again. But it's just gotten to the point where you're watching these games get blown. And then they bring in new guys. And what happens? Those guys blow it too. It's an epidemic right now in New York of blowing games. It's rough. And I know Yankees fans are just dying inside right now whenever you see Devin Williams hit the mound. I mean, this guy's got multiple games in which he's given up 3 runs. Bro, you're a closer. He gave up 3 runs in a 4-3 win against the Detroit Tigers early this season. Miraculous that they won the game because he tried to completely give it away as Detroit scored 3 in the bottom of the 9th to make it 4-3. He gave up 4 against Tampa Bay, and those were all in the bottom of the 9th, which cost the Yankees a win. He then gave up 3 his next appearance against Toronto, which, of course, cost the Yankees a win. Again, this is game after game after game. Then you have San Diego, 3 runs, where he gave up 4. He was part of the reason they gave up 4 runs in the 8th inning. This time he didn't close the game. He came in earlier and he blew it then. They're up 3-0 going into the 8th, and here comes Devin Williams, guaranteed to blow the game. It's nonstop. It's it's nonstop. Then you got, the Dodgers game that they won 3-2, but he gave up 2 runs in that game. And the Angels, Los Angeles Angels. And the Yankees led 3-0 going into the 9th, and he gives up 2 runs in the 9th. Every game is a heart attack. Even the games that he finishes that they win is a heart attack. Now you go into this game against Toronto. They lose 11-9, and of course, what happens? Devin Williams gives up 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th, bottom of the 8th, after the Yankees tie the game. It continues every game. They escaped Tampa Bay despite him giving up 2 runs to blow the save. They escape. At what point does Aaron Boone say this is it? At what point does Brian Cashman, who's utterly useless, say this is it? Here we go, Texas. Bottom of the 9th, blows the game. The Yankees are up 5-4. He blows the game again. This is just recently. It says that he only has 3 blown saves. It feels like he's blown a whole lot more than 3 saves. I'll tell you that right now. It really feels like he's blown more than that. And most recently, they lose 2-0 to Texas, and he gives up 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th again. And there we go. And now Houston, the other day, here he comes. 3 runs in the top of the 10th inning. Like, there are some guys that are just not cut out for New York City. They can't handle the pressure. They can't handle the bright lights. They can't handle the big city environment. This is not Milwaukee, bro. This is not Milwaukee. When you don't pitch well, you will get crucified, and you deserve every bit of it. I think a large part of the reason they changed this beard rule is because of him. Maybe they wanted to change it, but he was one that was voicing some stuff early on. I think a large part was because of him. And then you perform like this, bro. You perform like this. 5.73 ERA. He's pitched in 48 games. He's only finished 28 of them. What does that tell you about this guy? He was brought here to be a closer. And you got this. I don't know where the Yankees are going to turn at this point. Right now, we've gotten to the point where this season seems like a lost cause. And are they still even in the playoff race? They're now behind the Red Sox. They're still a playoff team, actually. They're the third wild card team. They're a half game ahead of the Guardians. They're playing their way right out of this shit. They're playing their way right out of it. They're behind Seattle and Boston. Season has largely fallen to pieces. And at this rate, they won't make the playoffs. And it's about damn time that the New York Yankees finally make some act on this and terminate some people. Largely Brian Cashman and Aaron Boone. But those are my thoughts. What do y'all think? And Devin Williams won't be here next year. So y'all let me know y'all thoughts. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. This is Yankees Unplugged, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.